What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Sean. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Sean. I do a daily video on something related to nursing. No, there's no rhyme or reason. Probably not going to change. Today we're going to talk about the natural progression and transition that every nurse goes through. For some crazy reason, maybe not crazy, for some reason we all go through this transition, at least most of the people I know, from being an overachiever to a survivalist. The heck does that mean? Overachiever? Let me explain. Overachiever. When you first get into nursing school, you take those first handful of exams. Heck, maybe even that first year of nursing. You're all about getting the best grade possible. 90%'s not good enough. I want to have the best grade in the class. I'm an overachiever because when I was in high school or whatever program I came from, some of us didn't go to nursing school outside of high school, Sean. Whatever program you came from, last time I was in school, I was a straight A student. I was the smartest in the class. So I'm going to nursing school and that's exactly what's gonna happen. And then reality sets in. This thing called nursing school is like no other. For some crazy reason, it's kind of hard. Nobody told us that. So we go from being the overachiever, hardcore straight A student to survivalist. The next exam that you have, you go from, did I get that A to, did I pass? I passed? Woo! Okay, moving on to the next one. It's all down to whether or not you can make it to the end. And then you gotta do it all over again when you take the NCLEX. Now, some would argue that, Sean, that's not a good attitude to have. You should be the smartest person in the room. You need to have a higher level of education. You gotta have the smarts to be a nurse. I will give you the fact that nurses need to know their shit. That goes without saying. But I am here to argue the smartest nurse in the room is not always the best nurse. Just because you are an A student doesn't mean you're a good nurse. Just because you're a C student doesn't mean you're a bad nurse. Since when did the grade on an exam, the grade of a test, dictate your quality of care? So, it's a natural progression. Once you graduate from nursing school, you take this small little exam called the NCLEX. And the last time I checked, it's either pass or fail. You don't get a percentage. You didn't get an A or a B or a C. You passed. It was either pass or fail. It's kind of the natural progression of things. And it carries over after you've passed your boards. Then after you get out into the nursing workforce and you start taking CEUs, take other tests, you advance your degree, you advance certifications, take additional certifications, probably the first handful of times, maybe the first time, second time, you want to do really well, you want to get that A, you want to get that perfect score. And then as the years progress, you go back to the survivalist. All you want to know is, did I pass? Did I get my certificate? Here's your exam. Here's the results of your exam, Sean. Do you want to see how many you missed? No. Did I pass? Moving on. Am I alone on this one? What are your thoughts on this one? Am I wrong? Have you adopted the survivalist attitude like I have? I would like to think that the survivalist attitude isn't a negative characteristic. I would like to think that as we grow as nurses, we have learned to see the forest through the trees, understand what the priorities are. Priority is not getting the best grade. The priority is delivering the best care. Want to hear your comments. What do you have to say about this one? Leave me a comment down below. Your comments are my caffeine. Share this with someone. And as always, check your own pulse first.